All right, it's just after 8 here, busy Friday morning, heading into the weekend, holiday time of the year. And with that, let us welcome in America's bouncer, Big Wyatt, and the world's strongest man.
Oh, come on, man.
Why?
No, the world's strongest man, given a recent gold medal in Virginia Beach at an international powerlifting competition. That, at least in my book, for the time being, makes you the world's strongest man.
Well, I appreciate that, my man.
That's what we're gonna go with that for you.
No doubt. No doubt. Thanks for having me, guys. How we doing?
Absolutely. How you doing? Now that was last month and we chatted, but I don't think you've been to any powerlifting competition since the last time we spoke.
No, I haven't.
Nothing yet.
I was gonna go do one at York Barbell, but I decided against it. You know, my family, my weightlifting partner was like, dude, take a break. Let's put up a bigger number and let's just go do it. If I would have gone, I would have just gone, and I think the New York State record there is like 450 for that whole federation, drug tested. And it would have just been an easy W, and it would have been for purely stroking my ego.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessary. So.
Well, I saw pictures. You mentioned York. Weightlift. They make the weights there, and you toured. Is it a museum? What is it?
It's the Weightlifting Hall of Fame. And then while I was there, because we kept badgering the guy with questions, and we told him we were on our way to the World Championships, he was like, "Oh, I want to show you guys the rest of my facility," and he actually showed us the stadium where they compete there.
No kidding.
And it's actually a goal to compete there, and I think they got another meet in February going on there. And I might have to take a trip out. So we're looking at January. We're out by Albany for Northeast Iron Beast. It's the New York Fitness Expo for USA Powerlifting. And then we're looking at February, probably in New York, if I'm actually going to commit to that one. And we're definitely looking at, in March, Vestal, New York for 100% raw powerlifting as well.
Wow.
So, I'm going to be busy, man. I'm going to be busy. I said I wasn't going to do 8 meets this year, but we're starting off a meet every month in 2020. So.
Well, that adds up to 12, by the way.
That will. Yeah, I'm not that good with the math.
Well, one of the big ones, April, because that's truly international.
So
You're going to Italy.
Now we're in April as well. So Team USA 100% Raw is supposed to be doing USA versus Italy in April of 2020. So we're looking at January, February.
Wow.
Actually we skipped
One a month is
January,
not.
March and April.
Yeah, but it's
not
kind
bad.
No, it's not.
Give itself like if you do a competition, then is there a routine for the next 4 or 6 weeks after that where you change the workout so you want to maximize it by the next?
It's always like there's no exact science to it, but you're always throwing something different at your body, trying to make your body shock your system and to make your body grow. So you sometimes leading up to a meet you do like triples, doubles, singles, and then after the meet, you'll start throwing in 10s again. Sometimes we'll do like 315 for sets of 20s. Just get the blood pumping in there, get the muscle to grow again. So hopefully the bigger the muscle, the stronger the output.
That's how it's always.
It's not always the case, though.
Yeah. That's Joe's routine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What's up, buddy?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's good to see you. You've been pumping? You are looking massive today.
You know what? Thank you.
That's my Christmas present to you.
It's the jeans.
It is. Speaking of Christmas presents, I brought you guys some stuff.
No, you didn't.
All right? I
You
did.
did? Wyatt, what did you do that
Well, one's kind of a funny, present. You said you guys wanted stuff on your wall of fame here. This is my steroid urinalysis.
Hey!
Love it.
From the World Championship.
That's cool. You autographed
That's it. I did. I autographed it to try to cover up my Social Security number
Okay,
so Joe
good.
doesn't take it and buy himself a bunch of stuff for Christmas this year. A lot of people,
That is
a lot of
right
people
on
claim
the
they
wall.
know a lot about powerlifting, but they've never even seen one of those in their lives.
No. God forbid they want to see one of those.
Right. So we'll put that on your wall of fame here. I also got you guys each a shirt. From my line of Cuse Hulk shirts.
That's right, the Cuse Hulk.
No doubt. So
and by the
I
way,
should have got you the smallest one, Joe, but I didn't.
Bless you.
I like the collector.
Wow, that's
the
very
collector
cool.
had to sign this.
No.
What? Was there a guy watching you pee?
Oh yeah.
They
go in there.
watch you?
2 people go in there.
Really?
While you pee.
Holy cats!
Wait, no, that's.
I wouldn't be able
Let me
to.
see. Here, look.
There's a lot of reasons I wouldn't.
That's you.
There you
Yeah,
go,
that's
Joe.
very
Thank you.
cool.
Joe, you can get rid of that
Look
Rugrats
at
shirt. Christmas morning when you open up presents, you can throw that on. This was for you, honey.
Oh,
Look at that.
thanks, Wyatt.
No doubt, guys. No
Yeah,
doubt. Thank
Did
you.
you draw this yourself?
Thank you.
I didn't.
Where'd
I
this
didn't.
design
And
come
so that
from?
was designed at the Print Hub. A guy named Drew designed that for me.
Very nice.
And he used a picture from a movie I did called The Man with No Pants. Which we did that. We did that in 2000 March of 2017, and
What's the
haven't heard a word about that since that was wrapped.
What's
But
the
hopefully
gist
that gets done.
what would be the premise of the
That
man
was
without
actually like a mock comedy version
I hope so.
of like a Mortal Kombat type movie.
Oh, okay.
Man with
I
no
basically
pants.
just like killed people the whole time.
With no pants?
I was like Goro. I
Yeah.
killed the man with no pants.
Ah.
But then,
Spoiler alert,
but then
Wyatt.
he came back
Oh.
and then he killed me.
Oh.
You got killed by the man with no pants?
I did. We actually, funny thing about that is they went to Tops. Besides, he had no pants on. We went
He
to
went into
Tops.
tops with no pants on?
He didn't. He didn't have any pants on. And his name's Ryan Santiago. He's a good guy.
Oh, I know
We
Ryan.
stayed in touch.
I know
We stayed
Ryan.
in touch for
Yeah,
a while.
he's a
So
good guy.
went to Tops and they got a piece of meat, a piece of raw beef.
Yeah.
And I put a bunch of fake blood in my mouth. And when they ripped my throat out, they used the raw beef to be like, it was
Like
Gross.
your guts, like your
so
stuff.
they didn't have any the makeup artists left, right?
Uh-huh.
So on the way home, I drove all the way home with all that blood all over me. So I had to take the thruway to get out to Utica. So I stopped there, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I think so. I think I'm okay." And then I had stopped at a gas station by my house, and I walked in with all that blood all over me. Everybody was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Don't worry, I was in a movie." And they just looked at me even crookeder after that.
What?
The man with no pants. And that was filmed when? And you don't know what happened
I
with
have
it?
no idea. I mean, that was filmed in March 2017. I think we wrapped that.
So it's still, it might pop up on Netflix.
Oh, they
or
take a
something.
while. They take a while.
And will they let you know? Because we want to have like a premiere showing of the man
Well, I
with
would
no
hope
pants.
so. I would hope
I
so.
know. The man with no pants.
We're talking to Big Wyatt here, America's bouncer and the world's strongest man, with Gomez and Lisa. Speaking of world records, I know you have set some state records and powerlifting records. Next year in 2020, Joe is attempting a Guinness Book of World Records.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
What are you gonna do?
Check this out. You talk about athletic greatness and athleticism. Here's the world record.
Most amount of toothpicks in a beard. The current record
Oh,
is
that's cool. Yeah, I saw
3,500.
that. I saw that. So I'm gonna. It's funny you say that because I'm gonna go after a Guinness World Record too. And it's funny because they think that that's like the god of records.
pinnacle,
you know?
yes,
And they have a lot of odd records in there.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do.
So the one I'm gonna go after, I'm gonna go after the most weight one-armed row in under a minute. Now I got those world's
458.
I have those dumbbells, the 451-pound dumbbell. I have a 400-pound loadable dumbbell, the heaviest dumbbells in the world. But so what this guy did is he took a 70-pound dumbbell and he one-arm rode it like 70 times in under a minute, and he did 4,630 pounds in under a minute.
Under a minute.
So I'm looking up these records, and I'm like, there's something I got to do here. I got to break one of these.
Can be in a
you know?
Guinness.
So I literally go into my garage. I made a 90-pound dumbbell out of a handle,
Yep.
and a couple pieces of 25s and a couple 10s.
I like it.
And I did it 55 times in 58 seconds. So that right there broke the record.
That
and I'm
broke-
just
Yeah.
like, okay, I got to do this. I'm going to do this just to have one.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
How do you? I know that.
But I want to up it to like
Contact-
5,000 pounds and under.
Just make it
Under
unbreakable.
a minute.
So
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
contact the Guinness people. So you contact the Guinness people, and there's interviews, and there's all this
So
stuff.
I did that.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-month process.
Yeah.
Where
What?
they say it takes us about 3 months to get back to you to
Yeah.
decide, and then we send
Yeah.
you the qualifications of
Yes.
what you have to do.
Yeah. And then somebody comes out and they watch you do it.
No.
Really?
They don't send any. For them to send people, you have to pay them. Oh. You have to pay them like $10,000.
Wow. So
What?
Can
To
you
send somebody out to watch you do this.
can you videotape it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
So, like, they haven't sent me the rules yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, from other videos I've watched, There's a local guy, not local, he's out in Binghamton. I can't, top of my head, I can't remember his name, but he actually is in the Strength Hall of Fame for a Guinness World Record of ripping license plates in half. Binghamton. And he just broke that record. We've been in touch. He's been trying to guide me a little bit, with this process.
How many license plates did he rip in half?
I think the record was only like, I don't know, 15 or something. I think he did like 21.
Is his
20,
name
like in a minute? Or
William
something?
Clark?
It is.
His name is William
Bill
Clark.
It is. Yep.
And here's why I know that, because
Right.
he set another record
With
with
What was his other one?
steel railroad spikes.
he bent them. Yep.
He bent.
Yep, I watched that the other day too.
He just did it on Tuesday. I was going to ask you about this anyway. It's his second Guinness World Record after
Yeah.
the 23 license plates that he
23. Yep.
23 in 1 minute. He bent 7 of those huge steel railroad spikes. And it doesn't say how much time, but he did 7 of them.
Yeah, I think it's in
Wow.
under a minute.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah,
1
under
minute?
60 seconds. Yep.
I don't even know how to, other than heat it up and cheat.
Grip
I don't know how to.
strength. Grip strength is a whole different game. I mean, there's a lot of those guys. You see a lot of average-looking people, and if you look at Bill, he's not that big of a guy either. Yeah, but he's, I mean, you want to shake that guy's hand, I
Yeah,
think
just
twice about it.
powerful.
Be a tough
Wow.
guy in a bar and try to, squeeze his hand. He'll rip your, hand right off your body. You know?
Wow.
But he's been a real nice guy. I mean, we've been talking back and forth on Instagram, and I think that with his guidance, because a lot of that's confusing. You got to pay $10,000 for them
Yeah.
to come out and judge you, or
They can
so
show
that's
it
what
on
he
video,
did. He
yeah.
shot videos of it. So I'm
Oh,
sure you need.
got it.
I'm sure you need like a couple witnesses. I'll have to have someone
Yeah.
there with a clicker, someone there with a timer,
Yep.
and a camera guy.
And prove that it's not doctored in any way
Right,
or
exactly.
whatever, and just show it, and here's the world record.
Exactly. Yep.
I don't doubt for a moment that you will have that record by this time next year. Is there a date? Because they print the book, like it's like, okay, any record done by
I
January 1st or by February 10th.
I'm
or
not
whatever the
sure
date
how
is.
far in advance they
Yeah.
write that book. I think what they do is they send you a certificate you put on your wall, like a
That's
framed
cool.
thing.
I
Either
like
way,
it.
it'll be nice to have it. I mean, I'm also going to go after in 2020. I'm going to go after the national record for 18-inch deadlift, which is 1,050. I've rack pulled like 1,250 before, 1,275. I got the bar at my gym. Anybody wants to check it out? It looks like a McDonald's sign. And I think that started my hernia too. Besides the 450-pound dumbbell.
Which
and,
you'll get. Well, someday when you're done competing, you'll get repaired.
Someday.
Someday.
When it pops
Somewhere
out.
over
Blows
the
out the
rainbow.
side of your.
Who knows?
If
So
it blows
I
out
wanna
the
go-
side, I hope it's
Yeah.
on television during a competition, so the whole world can watch.
It's gonna be.
Me too. That's exactly what I want.
It's gonna go viral.
If you're gonna
Watch
go
this
out
guy.
with a bang, or in that case, an explosion.
Yeah.
1,200
exactly.
pound attempt explodes.
So I'm
strong
going to go
man.
after that record. I mean, 1,050 seems obtainable from an 18 inch.
Sure, that's what I was
I've
thinking.
never been the
That's
best
very
deadlifter.
achievable.
I mean, I'll admit it. But you guys are funny, man. He's
man.
probably the best deadlifter in the room. I mean, he is the shortest guy
That's
here.
right.
By far.
I see you got that tooth fixed too.
What? Yeah.
Talking to me about the dentist. You're missing these teeth. You know?
Man.
It's 2020. It's all going to happen for
He's
him
got
in
a lot on his
2020.
plate. He's
Yeah.
got a lot
You're gonna
going
set a
on.
record for teeth loss in 2020.
World record.
Keep it up with me, Mike.
You read my mind. I was gonna say that right back to you. That's funny. That's funny.
And save you the time and expense of going to a real dentist. Right? To get it all done here. Question for you. Judge Wyatt, if you don't mind, and we discussed this at length yesterday based on a text question we got early in the show. Do you have a Christmas tree in your house?
Yeah.
Did you put it up? Is it all decorated?
Not yet.
When you put the lights on your Christmas tree, do you start and string the lights from the top down, Judge Wyatt, or do you start from the bottom and go up?
I made the mistake and started from the bottom and gone up before.
Ah, it's a mistake. I knew it. I knew it.
Why would you?
It's
This is a
because
setup.
the
This
reason
is a
why
setup.
it's
This is a
No,
setup.
it's not a
we never had a
setup.
conversation about this.
Not
Set
one
up.
bit.
So the reason we used 3 different lights.
Okay.
And we wanted to look like the Italian flag.
Oh,
when we do
okay.
it, 'cause our
Oh,
girl's
that's
Italian.
pretty cool.
So sometimes if we've done it from the bottom up, we've either gotten the colors backwards
Oh.
we run out of cord by the time we get to the top. So at least if you go from the top to the bottom, you know you're not going to run out of cord.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
You guys are backwards,
No,
man.
see,
you
probably
plug
just
it
bought more rice than we
in.
bought.
You
Wyatt
plug
rules
it
with
in.
an iron fist.
Well,
Whatever he says
I'm
goes.
sorry, Wyatt's wrong.
Wow, this
You're
is
wrong.
incorrect, man.
You
Way
plug
off.
it in
I've been told I've been
first.
wrong before. It's okay.
You guys, you plug it in first, so
You
you
plug in to see if they
know.
work, but not to string it.
This one over here. He does one
There's only
thing in
one
his
way to
house.
do it,
He
and
does
that's
one
it.
thing right in his whole house.
I mean,
And I
this
string
is
the
coming.
Christmas tree
This is
light.
coming from the guy who called me to move a bed that weighed 15, 25 pounds.
Right?
He could have
Right?
called Joe, and Joe would have got the job done.
You plug it in
Hey,
first.
why? You mind if you drive 35 minutes out of your way to come back and move a 15 So, I mean, you know. But I do,
It's a double.
because of the color arrangement on my tree,
Yes.
that's what I do.
That's how
You
you
have
do
to
yours.
go that way.
Right.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, that's fun.
Holiday stuff, because we'll be hitting Christmas here before long. We probably won't talk to you till after the New Year. So you got
Right,
anything
right,
coming
right.
up here in the next couple of weeks?
I mean, I'm just
I
training,
know-
man.
and
Just
you launched
grinding.
your site too.
I
And,
did.
And
I did.
just for the so people can want to check out, it is what?
www.wyattLozano.com.
Check it out.
Alright.
There's videos on there, and your shirts and your.
We're gonna
t-shirts.
have upcoming competitions on there, upcoming movie projects. It's got my whole filmography on there, the films I've been in. I did leave Man with No Pants off there. I guess I need to add that.
You might have to put that
Yeah.
one on there.
A cult classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, it's going to be a busy season for security. I don't
Oh, that's
know.
true.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were a riot zone the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Literally right down the street here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We'd like to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
All the establishments I oversee, we didn't see any issues.
I don't doubt that for 1 minute.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Other than that, I'm training. Going after what I want to go after. Yeah.
Make it happen.
Making goals.
Make it happen.
Making dreams that I want to achieve come true. Life's short. You got to do it.
That's
So,
it. World's strongest man in America's bouncer. It's a big Wyatt. Wyatt, as always, my friend. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for the
Appreciate
gifts. Good luck in the new year. We'll stay in touch and we'll see you in January.
Sounds good, guys.
All right, it's 8:18 here. It's Gomez and Lisa, and we'll be right back.